Hello, hello. Live from Universal Studios Hollywood. New Year's Day, January 1st. We got Max. Oh, we got Max right here. Look at that. Got some booze. Yeah. Hanging out in Whoville. And the man himself. The wait's not too bad right now. It says 30 minutes for a wait, so not too shabby. Let's go check out some awesome decor. The weather's nice too. It's got a nice bit of a chill. No rain. Clear, partly cloudy. That's today. I don't know what. I get it's supposed to be raining more later on, but tomorrow and the weekend and stuff, according to the weather. But as of right now, January 1st, good weather. Got some booths. Got Max is sitting out here. Go check on Max. Hello. Huh? What?
What's that?
It's my gimbal.
Your gimbal?
Yeah.
It makes it stay steady?
Yep.
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want it to drop it. It's
Go
safe?
ahead. Yeah.
Whoa! Flip it. Hi! AJ! Hi, it's Sugar and AJ. This thing is hard! Oh! It's pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Woo! Ow! It flips. AJ, what is your favorite about the holiday season?
You guys do Grinch party.
3 sizes, and,
Yeah.
and you made him feel.
Yeah, the cardiology report was intense. We make him feel a lot. He's actually a really cuddly guy. And not just because he's furry. He's cuddly, like he likes hugs. What? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, he likes hugs. But he's gotten really
You wanna go to the
used to it,
Grinch?
I do have to say.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Here, especially.
Especially this year. No, he's gotten the taste of it.
Put it over here until they get up there.
Yeah, he likes those.
There you go. If you're gonna be at the park, onion, onion.
Blooming
blooming
onions.
onions.
He's not crazy with the raw ones anymore. He's really good. He likes them fried.
Bougie blooming onions.
Yes, or onion rings, you know, whatever. Well, AJ, it was nice to meet you. I don't know how well I'm doing.
You're doing great.
I'm gonna flip it.
You're doing great.
Whoa! Look, there's they are. Okay, and there's AJ. Okay, there you go, AJ.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Hope you all enjoyed that one. That was pretty cool. Characters are super interactive here. That's actually the first time anybody's ever had the camera like that. So that was really cool. Oh, thank you. So you can see the line. And right now the sign says 30 minutes, so not that long of a wait actually. There it goes. There we go. That's great. Just all hanging out right now in Whoville. I love it. The characters are always super interactive, and as you saw. So it's always a good time here. Feeling some of these snacks, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see, what do we got? That Grinch donut is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Might get a cold brew. That Who cold brew is delicious too. So it will be a while before the Who tree lighting. So right now we're just kind of walking around a little bit. The Grinch did take a break. So what I think we'll do right now, instead of just over and over this same non-movement, let's walk on over a little bit outside the area, show you a little bit more. And if you're able to comment, let me know where you're tuning in from. It's always kind of cool to know where people are watching from instead. Straighten out this gimbal for y'all. My bad. There we go. This is gonna be a big deal when this guy opens up. It's Fast and Furious roller coaster. And that's the entrance, as you can see. Dang, now I want ice cream. Ice cream looks good. We'll head on over to Hogsmeade, just take a quick walk around. Well, and, I just got a text from the family. They're actually over at by Grinchmas right now, so I gotta swing back over there. All right. Let's swing back on over to Grinch. Oh, donkey's out. All right.
You have a beloved children's character, you know how it is.
They're starting to set up for the night where they block this all off. So you can only enter in one way or the other. Let's see, where the fam go? Oh, the Grinch and the mayor. Here we go. Let's get this. Let's swing on over there. Here we go. That's awesome. Oh, the baby's scared. It's awesome. Let's make our way over here. So it's still about a 30-minute wait, it says. That's not too bad. Alrighty.
It's not that far on the other side. I mean,
Nope, there goes Max. Bye-bye, Max. Alrighty. See what else is going on throughout the park. It's alright. It's just gonna be, yeah, see, the next show is not for a while, so we got time. We got some time. Listen, no rain today or tonight. That's what's awesome. Unlike yesterday, it was pouring here. Right.
You have a good New Year's Eve? Did you make it to New Year? Did you make it to midnight last night? You did? Man, you made the New Year's, man. Look at that, made it midnight. Now you're here today, hanging out. Yeah, you having fun? Having a good time? Yeah? Is there anything I can do to kick off this new year any better? What can I do, huh? You what? You're gonna sing to me? You're gonna sing? I would love to hear you sing, man. Come on, man. Uno, dos, cuatro, hit it. Yeah. Yay! Oh man, that was awesome, buddy. That was good. Oh man, we should start a boy band. We should totally start a boy band. That's it. We're gonna call it Dungeon Plus 4. We just need a couple other members. This is happening for 2026, man. This is happening. We're gonna drop our album. Oh man, let's get some publicity shots for the new boy band. Come on. What's his name? Santiago. Santiago, lead singer of Turkey Plus 4. There it is. Come on, you want to take a picture? We got to take a picture for the album cover. You ready? Exactly. Yeah. I'm not really looking.
Oh my god, that place sucks. It's so
Also, that's definitely a princess.
Hogs meat's always a good time. I'm gonna get some butter beer. Any fans of butter beer in here?
I wish it did, but
Don't do that.
We take us doing this and we never finish what we're eating.
I love this view right here. It's always an awesome view. I feel like I'm back in Scotland. Oh man.
Que salga el que está atrás.
See if they make it happen. You gotta move your wand a certain way, and then it lights that up. Let's see what some rides we got. Oh. Let's see a quick. There's your calendar events. Here we go. This is what I'm trying to see. Mario Kart's only 30 minutes. That's not bad. Alright. The fact that Secret Life of Pets is only 25, that's crazy. Head on over to Springfield.
No, they're all wrapped up. Okay, I feel like it's now I see where it's getting colder at night. No, wow, it looks so much nicer.
I think we had a good day.
Bye.
Oh, Homer's up. We'll go catch some views of Homer. Do the Bartman. D2D. Yeah. The Grinchmas ends on Sunday, so yeah, it'll all be gone by then.
Welcome to Krusty Land Pets. You have express pass to entry to the left for the silver chains. General admission is right through Krusty the Clown's giant head in the center of the venue. Enjoy the craziest Simpsons episode of all.
Now we're gonna try out the. I always like to watch people try the games out. I don't know. It's just kind of. It's just fun. We got Mario and Luigi. Oh my gosh! I just realized that. It's amazing. Hey! Oh! Oh!
Wait, we're going.
Oh, the studio tour has no wait. There you go. No wait. Wow. There's no wait on the studio tour today. Y'all are gonna come with me on the studio tour. It's awesome. There's no wait. Beautiful views. Yeah, of course. I'm glad you're tuning in. Appreciate it. Look at that beautiful view.
Those are 3D glasses needed for the effects of King Kong 360 3D. Tour, you get the right place because this happens to be the world famous studio tour. So we're all started universal destinations and experiences. Those who studio tour and journey and if we were to this park franchise that's okay.
Go ahead and share the stream with your friends if you want. We're gonna jump on this thing. I forget how long this one is, but we'll be on here. Bit of a traffic jam. Hold on. Alrighty. Oh man. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 3D part. Thank you. Can't really do that on this. I haven't been on this tour in a long time. We come here all the time, but I just haven't been on this one in a while. I mean, usually, I just kind of go wherever my kid wants to go, but yeah, I'll be on here for a bit. Man. said no wait. Here we are. Womp womp. Nice view of the map though. Small butter beer. Oh, smell more butter beer. Tough to. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to get to my watch, text my wife, let her know I'm gonna get on this thing. In the meantime, y'all can watch some clips on here. All right, here comes the tram finally. Woo! Hold this thing up.
No, I said your problem. But I would say that. I would my mom called me the other day. She saw me on my phone. And I'm like, yeah. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And this line filled up quick. There was like nobody when I got here. Now it's full, so we must have got here just in time.
What bug? I love when I did that. So you can do fireworks.
There's all these. Let me show you. It was not like this when I got down here. There's all people waiting after me. Look at all that. Oh, it's not the case when I got down here, so. Hopefully they'll let us pass.
I'm Jonathan Chu, the director of the new film Wicked for Good, and I'm thrilled to invite you to visit Universal Studios Hollywood, where you can experience the natural world of Wicked for Good.
We've spent years bringing these films to costume by costume, scene by scene. What makes Wicked timeless isn't just a spectacle. It's the message of courage, about identity, and about friendship, that changes you for good.
sure to see the epic look like the will change you.
And thank God it's Apple.
Only in theaters or on
Well, sorry, y'all. I literally said no wait. There is nobody down here, so looks like we're stuck for a little bit.
I don't know what story is.
I can tell you that it's smaller than a grape. And what it is smaller than it is.
It's way smaller, the boat's too big, you can't make it properly. Yeah, it's a boat. It's like a huge boat. Like a lot of people fit in it. So when we have the photo, it's
Yeah, sorry.
so it can't be that big. Or else it'll start dropping. And I'm holding on to the foot. It's like we're holding on to the drop
Universal Studios Tour.
And what it's like a big screen. Yeah, but it really looks like really right in front of at nighttime I just
She's struggling to see right now.
This is the people who are watching. That's so cool, right? And the girls
You may also utilize special effects like fire
it's usually
due to the natural eddies of water. Some trailer passengers may get wet. Isn't it fun to get wet? Remain seated in the seated position while the tram is moving. Small children and other offspring should be seated in the center. On the tram. If you have an emergency, call the emergency call. Please respond to the emergency.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we're boarding, I think.
Usually though, it's around 45 to 50 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. So do get comfy.
I'm single rider. Can I just jump on?
Also, when traveling with very small children, like 2 years old or so, we do suggest that you seated a little more
All right, this worked out perfect. Being single rider has its benefits.
Just for their safety. Also, there is a few portions of the tour which can at times be a little too intense for some of our younger guests. Just a heads up on that. Anyway, a couple last quick checks. Make sure everything's on the up and up. Here in just a
I'm right on the edge too, so that way I can just sit here and do this. Then y'all can see the entire side. So we got a good view. I'm not in the middle.
Now we're not going to be driving down Jaws' dorsal fin like we're about to see here, but we do pay Jaws a visit around the midway point of the tour. We'll also see a bit of the evolution of our Universal logo. We've had a few over the years. We've been in business for 110 years. And all right,
Here we go, y'all.
Folks on the left, we are out of here. As we depart, let me introduce you to my special virtual co-host on the tour. You know, from Saturday Night Live, Bill Marcel is the host of the Tonight Show. It is Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You got the very best guide.
Casey.
And the greatest driver.
Mark.
The best. I love that. Even though we're
Casey.
both make $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
Yes, as we get rolling here, a few safety rules. First, if you need guest assistance, or if you have a medical emergency, if you drop something of value off the side of the tram, or you notice any significant audio or video issues, reach out and grab the red cord that runs along the center of the tram ceiling. I'll be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, and if any time during the tour you drop your phone or just can't wait to use the restroom, pull the cord and remain seated. Also, please, no smoking of any kind on the tour, and be prepared. Our tour does feature loud noises, fire effects, and many water effects, so you might get a little wet. There's also sudden tram movements, so secure your personal belongings and hold on. And finally, for your safety and those around you while on board, we ask you to not use selfie sticks. With the safety rules out of the way, we'll start to make our way down the hill past the Universal timeline. You'll see a lot of the great films Universal has produced throughout the years. On the right, we'll pass by a section of the Starway escalator system. It is one of the longest continuous escalators in the world, so we got that going for us. Also in the distance off to the right, a brief elevated view of Super Nintendo World, home to Mario and Luigi, the stars of our biggest film of 2023, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Off to the left, obviously, we've had a lot of construction going on. Of course, for our upcoming Fast and Furious roller coaster, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift. That's going to be opening up sometime later this year. They haven't given us the official grand opening date yet, just sometime later this year, but Definitely looking forward to it. Going to be a lot of fun. As we continue down the hill, up on our right, we'll be passing by Fire Station 51. It is a real working fire station on our lot. It was actually named for the fictional Fire Station 51 from our television series Emergency, which shot on our property back in the 1970s. But this is where we leave the real world behind and continue on into the cinematic of make-believe. We're heading down the hill to the front lot. It houses the majority of our sound stages. In those stages, we can create any environment that the story demands. Up ahead of us will be a great example, Soundstage 12. It's our oldest and largest soundstage. It's been used by numerous productions throughout the years, and we'll take a look at a few of them here. Yes, a lot of history inside of Stage 12. One of the more recent big productions to utilize Stage 12 was The Voice. The Voice moved out a while back, but they are still on the Universal lot. They're now using a couple of our backlot stages, which will pass by a little later in the tour. Also, as we get to the end of the timeline, the final poster on the left is for Oppenheimer with Cillian Murphy. That is our most recent Academy Award winner for Best Picture. We'll exit the timeline and officially enter the front lot. On our right, we'll pass along the backside of Super Nintendo World. Off to the left, more sound stages. Stage 11 on the corner, recently used by the HBO Max series Hack, starring Emmy Award winner Gene Smart. Also, as we pass by these sound stages, you'll notice that some of the doors on them are quite large. Those regular doors have a special name. They're called elephant doors. In the early days of the studio, we shot a lot of movies with large exotic animals, including elephants. We needed a door that could accommodate an elephant getting on stage, hence Elephant Door, and, well, the name stuck. There is also a great big building directly ahead of us. It is the Carl Laemmle Building, named after our studio founder, Carl Laemmle. He formed Universal Pictures in New York all the way back in 1912, then moved west, who began making movies on this property around 1914. Though our official grand opening date was March 15th of 1915. That is the day we opened up the studio gates, allowed the public to come in and watch the then Sunday movies being made. As we continue along here, coming up on our left, Stage 14, recently used by our Peacock series Bel Air, starring Jabari Banks and Oli Sholaton. Stage 14 was actually originally Stage 27, and then it's been a few years as Stage 21, and well, now it's Stage 14. Back in 1995, it housed Mission Control for Apollo 13, directed by Ron Howard and starring Tom Hanks, Gary Sinise, Kevin Bacon, and Bill Paxton.
Realism was an essential element for Apollo 13. After all, we were recreating an important moment in American history, a moment many Americans witnessed on television. We thought about filming in Houston, Texas, where the original control room for the Apollo missions still exists. Unfortunately, NASA's engineers didn't have filmmaking in mind when they built Mission Control. Since there was no room for the elaborate camera cranes and tracks we needed for the shots, we had to build our own.
Bumpy ride, y'all. Sorry.
Everything had to be exact, even down to the tiniest detail.
Thank you, Mr. Howard. On the right, I'm going to wave hello to a couple of minions, having a little New Year's fun. Toilet papering the Illumination Entertainment sign. As we pass by the minions, we're also passing by stages 18 and 19, recently used for our new Peacock series, The Paper, which is a spin-off of The Office, stars Oscar Nunez and Chelsea Fry. Over on our left, another interesting character. We got Ted enjoying a nice cold one. As we pass by Ted, also on our left, we'll be passing by some bungalows. They house the production offices for writers, producers, and directors who have a development deal with us at Universal. One of the production companies among the bungalows is Mark Platt Productions. They're behind the Wicked franchise.
Goodbye, Dorothy. Bye, Dodo. It's just that one room the whole time.
What a touching display.
Shiz.
I scare you?
I'm a public figure now. People expect me to
Lie?
be encouraging. Are you crazy? We couldn't be happier. And all your dreams. Please, where'd you get that?
pass by these last few bungalows, we'll get to the last two of our front lot sound stages, stages 25 and 26. These stages are fairly new. They're only about 8 or 9 years old. Both stages currently home to our new show, St. Denis Medical, starring David Allen Greer and Wyndham McClendon Covey. They recently wrapped up production on their second season. But as we pass by these stages, we're going to be kind of crossing over an imaginary boundary of sorts. We're going to move from the front lot into the back lot. Back lot is where we shoot the big stuff, big exterior shots on a very large scale. As we enter the back lot, first thing we're going to do is make our way up to pay a visit to King Kong. Let me introduce you to the man who brought Mr. Kong to us on the back lot in 2010, Academy Award-winning director Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong.
Studio sets over there to the left.
I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up into the edge. And Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. How kind of place is it? So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses
here we go.
ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
And the road through Skull Island is very rough, so just remember to hang on. You definitely want to hang on to all of your personal belongings. Here we go, on the way to Skull Island. Show, King Kong 360 3D.
Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you. Forgot how loud it gets.
Alright, that epic battle that we just witnessed was done on some of the world's largest digital 3D screens. They are 40 feet tall, 180 feet long. The film itself utilizes some of the most advanced technology in filmmaking today. Of course, done by Peter Jackson and his team at What a Digital. We'll make our way back down the hill here from Mr. Kong's lair. We're going to be cruising along the outskirts of our metropolitan area. We do have to stick to the outskirts. The metro sets have been claimed recently by a feature film that at this particular time does not wish for publicity of an NDA with them and non-disclosure agreements will give them the space and the privacy that they require. But where the cones are and the closed set sign is, that is the entrance to New York Street. That's the main thoroughfare that runs through the middle of the metro area. You see it's got a good amount of curvature to it. It's built on what is called the banana curve. So that way when you're looking down New York Street, pointing your camera down New York Street, the street looks like it's a lot longer than it actually is. It looks like it just kind of keeps on going forever. A lot of the structures in a metro area are facades, false fronts. We just build the fronts and sides. Only what the camera needs to see. Your imagination will actually fill in the rest. A lot of the facades will look like they're made out of brick, stone, and mortar. That's not the case. Quite a few are actually foam, rubber, and fiberglass. We do have a wide variety of facades. They portray a wide variety of time periods from the late 1800s through to present day and even a little beyond. You can pretty much use them for whatever we might need. A couple of the more recent productions to have used Metro that I can mention include St. Denis Medical, very convenient for them with their sound stages so close. Also a new show called Stewart Fails to Save the Universe, starring Kevin Sussman. It is a spin-off of the Big Bang Theory series. One more production set up here at the far end of Metro on the left, and on our right, we'll pass by a mural featuring our famous Universal movie monsters. It was done back in 2018 by a gentleman named Tristan Eaton, who did the mural freehand with spray paint. The guy is quite talented. Also coming up on our right will be the Lion Estate signs from Back to the Future. They were outside of Marty McFly's neighborhood in his hometown of Hill Valley. Back over to our left, we'll pass our newer sound stages, 30 and 31, home to the Voice. See the Voice logo up in the lower corner there of stage 30. Just down a little ways in stages 32 and 33 is the Reuben McIntyre series Happy's Place.
Hey there, I'm Reba McIntyre and welcome to Happy's Place. We shoot our heartfelt comedy right here on the Universal lot. Now, unlike most TV shows, we are a multi-camera sitcom, meaning several cameras capture every scene from a different angle all at the same time. Each episode takes about a week to make, from the first read-through of the script to rehearsals to taping in front of a live studio audience. And let me tell you, every step is a blast. Enjoy the ride and we'll see you at Happy's Place. I'm starting to sweat right now. It's thinking about it. The men are the ones who's supposed to ask the women out. That hasn't been true for 30 years. I haven't dated in 30 years.
Happy's Place, Friday on NBC and Peacock.
Yes, they have good fun. Also on the Universal backlot, the world is pretty much right around the corner, so we like it. It's pretty convenient that way. Coming up ahead of us is our European sets, affectionately known as Little Europe. Not too long ago, Little Europe was used extensively for The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. We do have access to Little Europe on this evening's tour, so we'll come in for a closer look, kind of wind our way through the middle of it here. As we do that, we'll see how they were used for The Good Place.
You, Ellen and Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
And I'm actually going to pause it there for a moment because the yogurt shop that you see on your screens, as we wind our way through here and cut off to the right, we'll pass by the yogurt shop coming up here on the left. The structure with the double doors that are closed and the light on each side. Yeah, that was it. Not as festively decorated as it was when it was on the show, but that is still the same spot.
Bad place?
Well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Also known about Little Europe, it is where a lot of our famous movie monsters got their big breaks in the 1930s and 40s. Guys like Frankenstein's monster, Wolfman, and Dracula prowled the streets of Little Europe back in our movie monster heyday.
The monsters. Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, why the Frankenstein?
The Mummy.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
The Invisible Man.
Phantom of the Opera.
Classic films are just brilliantly made.
That Frankenstein image, Flathead, Bolt, it's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the Universal horror film. And I was just mesmerized by this. Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They still ring in our memories now, and we love them.
Yes, indeed we do. Our monster movies of the 1930s definitely helped keep the studio afloat during the heights of the Great Depression. And one thing those early monster movies often featured, other than, of course, obviously the monsters, was usually a group of angry villagers out to bring the beast to justice. I dealt this quite a bit, but the Wolfman had evaded posse or two in his time as well.
Listen now, the monster. He's in the woods. Get out the bloodhounds. Raise all the men you can, lock the women indoors, and wait for me. I'm ready! Collect your torches and go!
So yeah, there they go, the torches, the pitchforks, and even got the dogs out.
Why don't you shoot me?
Yes, indeed. Finally, about Little Europe, it is where, at least partially, our very first Academy Award-winning film was shot, which was the World War I drama All Quiet on the Western Front, on the Best Picture Award all the way back in 1930. Since that time, Universal has produced 10 more feature films that have won the Best Picture Academy Award. Also, as we made our way out of Little Europe, not the best view as it started to get dark. We also have this big trailer they recently parked here, but just beyond that is the lovely California ranch-style home. For a long time, was part of the setup for the Hallmark Channel show Home and Family, a little more recently used by our Peacock series Bel Air. The ranch house, by the way, is a practical set. That means it can be used for interior filming as well as exterior. It's not a facade structure, a false front, like what makes up the majority of the metropolitan sets we passed by a little earlier. Also, we should have another opportunity to head indoors. Got stage 50 up ahead of us here. Stage 50, kind of special because it is one of the few multi-level sound stages in the world. You don't find that too often. Fortunately, due to the holidays here, stage 50 has been pretty quiet. The production using them, they have a little time off, so that allows us a chance to head inside and take a look around. Stage 50, by the way, is the oldest of our backlot sound stages. It opened up back in 1989. Used to be there was a big dividing line between the front lot and the back lot as far as sound stages were concerned. All the sound stages used to be confined to the front lot, but over the years, well, we moved a few of them to the back lot. Anywho. We'll head inside here and take a look. Okay, now right off the bat, they obviously went all in on the subway theme. And it looks like, all right, we have made our way out to San Francisco.
Right now it is it's 5:30 right now.
We do not want to do while we're in stage 50. All right, well, hey, a little seismic activity. Hopefully just a quick tremor. All right, let's get to the big one. We're going to remain seated and hang on. that backlot earthquake / tidal wave. Like the stage, the earthquake attraction opened up back in 1989, so it turned 37 this year. It was somewhat recently given a bit of a Hollywood makeover, kind of updating the set, bringing the 21st century. It wasn't until 1989 forever, I guess. We'll make our exit out onto Steven Spielberg Drive. It's pretty lengthy. It runs through a good portion of the backlot. Right now, it's going to take us up to beautiful Amity Island, everyone's favorite vacation destination. Finally captured that pesky shark that was causing all the trouble. As an added measure of protection, dispatched Officer George of the Amity PD dive team into the water to make sure things are safe so we can stop off for a nice, refreshing swim. Okay, so we'll pull down here along the dock and I'll see if I can... Wait a minute, uh-oh. I was afraid of that, they caught the wrong shark. Our pal Officer George could be in big trouble. Hey, George, come in, George. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Okay, George, you got big trouble on your, 11 o'clock. He's coming right for you. Oh, this is not going to end well. Alright, well, we lost Officer George. I think it just became a George kebab. We're going to pull down here behind the dock. Now, they have some bait attached to the yellow barrel in the water. Now, hopefully the shark will take that and not munch on us. Keep your eyes open. Alright, there goes the bait. Very nice. What how the bait stop? What, the line break or something? Oh, wow. Yeah, line broke. Alright, a gas line. And now there's the fire. Okay, we're going to... Wait a minute. Look out, coming up on the right. Okay, just got up close and personal with Jaws. Our film Jaws turned 50 last June and originally opened up June 20th of 1975. The attraction that we just experienced opened up April 10th of 1976. So with the success of the film, it did not take the Universal powers that be long to decide that, hey, we should have a Jaws attraction as part of the Backlot Tour. Still going strong almost 50 years later. Right now, Jaws doing the old backstroke into his hiding spot. We'll await the next unsuspecting tram. We'll make our exit from Jaws Lake, kind of head down south, so to speak, to an area called Old Mexico, used in many productions throughout the years. Feature films like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Three Amigos, Blanche Lives, Nacho Libre. Also in TV shows like Amazing Stories, ER, and Without a Trace. But while we're here, we'll have a weather effects demonstration. This is, I don't know if as good a spot as any, so we'll see what we can conjure up. Alright, some occasional lightning flashes done with high-intensity flash bulbs. Your little thunder and audio effect done through speakers. And here is your rain. A little harder to see as it's got dark, but sprinklers high overhead shoot water up into the air. The water comes right back down, gives you the illusion of falling rain. So, no matter how many consecutive days of sunshine we might normally have here in Universal City, we can make a rain, a thunderstorm, whatever we want right here on the back lot. And it is nice in the warmer summer months we're down here. It's nice to get a refreshing shower, kind of cool off before the remainder of the tour. But regardless of when we're here, we don't want to stick around too long. We're on a low-lying area at the bottom of the hill. And that's the fact that we've had some rain over the last couple of days. I was afraid of that. Too much rain, it's flash flood time. Water gets close. Look out. And that is our flash flood on the back lot. In 2002, using the film Big Fat Liar with Frankie Munoz and Vines, Paul Giamatti. Yes, as Paul Giamatti and his stuntman, getting a little bit of the last part of that. Now crossing over to our western area, 6 Points, Texas. All of our famous movie cowboys, and was either 6 Points at one time or another. Talking about guys like John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, Clint Eastwood, and Woody Strode. Now, the area gets the name 6 Points because many, many years ago, like 100 years ago, in our silent filmmaking days, we could shoot 6 different movies in here at the same time. Each street took like a different town. Each street had its own bank, its own sheriff's station, its own balloon, and its own hotel. Didn't have to worry about sound bleeding over from one production to the next. Again, in the early days, we didn't record sound, so it worked pretty well. While we're here, we'll check out a few of our famous Western stars.
It's a little weird how the light is on. Right up there. Kind of creepy.
Now, within the last decade, the biggest production to utilize 6 Points was the feature film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, directed by Quentin Tarantino, with Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt starring. If you've seen the film, it's from the portion of the movie where Mr. DiCaprio's character, Rick Dalton, is guest starring on the television series Lancer. As we exit the wild, wild west, you'll see we've kind of circled around a bit. We come back out by this little body of water called Park Lake near our newer backlot soundstage. We'll circle around even more to get back onto Steven Spielberg Drive and head uphill. As we're heading uphill, we are going to be passing along the outskirts of the Jaws attraction. So on the way up, we'll bring up Mr. Spielberg via clip. We'll talk about how he's involved in the development of the Jaws ride.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in June of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on the Universal lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
Thank you, Mr. Spielberg. As we continue uphill, coming up on our right, a great big house called the Chicken Ranch. The Chicken Ranch, like the ranch house outside of Little Europe, is a practical set, so it can be used for interior filming as well as exterior, though it does have a facade structure in its backyard. The backyard structure is a leftover from a show called About a Boy, starred Minnie Driver in jail. Now, as we pass by the Chicken Ranch, off to the left is a little side street. That is the entrance to Colonial Street, which for 8 years was Wisteria Lane. It was home to the Desperate Housewives of ABC. More recently, used by the Peacock series The Burbs, starring Keke Palmer. It was based on the old Tom Hanks, Carrie Fisher film from 1989, which also shot there on Colonial Street. We continue uphill through a nice woodsy portion of the backlot. Every once in a while, we'll pass by the caution deer crossing signs. Those are legit. A lot of wildlife on the backlot, including deer. And apparently this is where they like to cross. Though honestly, I've not seen deer on this road in a while. So I guess as of late, they're choosing to cross elsewhere. Also, in just a moment, we're going to peel off of Spielberg Drive. The next little area that we'll travel through is chock full of vehicles that are known as picture cars. A picture car is any vehicle on a set that can be seen by the camera. Some of our vehicles have become just as famous as the stars who have driven them, and over the years, they've grown bigger, badder, and faster as movie audiences have embraced their need for speed. So a lot of good ones here. We even have one of our old glamour trams in all of its candy stripe glory. That is actually one of the vehicles we used to use to take people on tours 50, 60 years ago. The Gyrosphere from Jurassic World, the Jeep from Jurassic Park, Magnum PI's Ferrari, vehicles from Back to the Future 2, including Biff's convertible, Flintstones were nice enough to make some donations a while back. Very nice of them. Or toward the end, some vehicles of the Fast and Furious variety. And at the very end, a couple of Transformers. But as we round the corner from that, we'll find ourselves at a very historic and honestly kind of creepy set, the Bates Motel. In the distance is the Psycho House. These are two of the oldest freestanding sets in all of Hollywood. Now the Psycho House up on the hill is built at 3/4 scale, so on screen it'll look farther away than it actually is. It's also what we call a shell structure. Basically, you open up the front door, it's pretty much just one big wide open space. It doesn't have any interior rooms. On the way up to the Psycho House, we'll pass by our replica Hollywood sign. The actual Hollywood sign on the side of Mount Lee has 45-foot tall letters. Our replica there has 10-foot tall letters. Also, as we pass by the front of the Psycho House, we're going to look at the upstairs window, the upper left face. You should be able to watch her. She's often up there watching the trams go by. She doesn't get out much. Also not exactly a big believer in moisturizing, but to each their own. Everyone has their own beauty regimen. You know, who am I to judge? As we pass by the Psycho House, we continue into another fantastic set, the incredible crash site from Steven Spielberg's version of War of the Worlds. Hit theaters back in 2005, starring Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, Tim Robbins, and Justin Chatwin. And in case you were wondering, yes, this is an actual aircraft, a 747, destroyed specifically for this incredible scene.
The airplane crash is a perfect example of a set that's all designed around things that, yeah, you sit down and talk about war of the world. I thought, what if the 747 was found right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now closed. Bobby, get in. Get in.
Next up on our backlot adventure, we'll take you through Jupiter's Claim, the actual sets used in the production of Academy Award winner Jordan Peele's most recent film, Nope. We'll take you right in the middle of the area, all up close and personal like, even add in a few audio effects. And we're going to tell you about this setup from the man himself, Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky G. Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. So live. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town, Mr. Secret. Welcome to the world of no.
Mosey on out of Jupiter's Claim, and as we get ready to wrap up the tour, we'll be taking you by the Falls Lake area, which is pretty much everything off to our right-hand side here. Harder to see as it's gotten dark, but its main feature, a giant blue backdrop, which is the largest freestanding backdrop in all of Hollywood. It's got a big concrete basin in front of it. Back in 1960, before all this on our right was here, this is an area where Norman Bates hit a murder victim in Psycho. The backdrop and the concrete basin in front of it were built in 1986, and they were first used for this film, Jaws the Revenge, part 4 of the Jaws series, with Marty Van Peebles. Used it from there in productions like Jurassic Park 3 with Sam Neill, director Ang Lee's version of The Hulk, Apollo 13 for the splashdown sequence. Tom Hanks would come back years later and work on Sully in the same spot. Also had Jim Carrey walking on water out there for Bruce Almighty, and George Clooney took a dip out at Falls Lake for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And that will pretty much wrap it up for us on the tour this evening. We'll start to make our way back toward the unload area. As we do that, we'll check out a special message from Paul Rudd and friends.
I've been on that tour so many times since I was a kid, and I just love it every time.
The first time I ever went on the Universal lot, we did the tour.
I grew up in Los Angeles, and that was like the place to go and see Jaws.
I got my introduction to Universal Studios through the tour. It's been to be in the movies and seeing the tramps drive by. It's very overwhelming.
One of the coolest things actually about shooting for Universal is sometimes you get to shoot on the lot, and then you look over and it's like there's Jaws, or like there's a flash flood, and all those trams are riding around. It's the coolest thing ever.
1979. Back then, tram drivers were kind of a little reckless, a little crazy. There was no restriction on cars going anywhere. We used to drive all over and kind of duel with them back and forth.
I have so many amazing memories of the lot when we were shooting Back to the Future.
Being here brings me back in time, I'll tell you that.
The tram would come through, the tourists would see Michael J. Fox, and they're taking their camera snap, snap, snap. So one day, Michael J. Fox had his own camera, and every time the tourists came through, snapping their pictures, he ran out and started taking pictures.
Yes, very nice. As we continue back to the unload area, check around to make sure you have all your personal belongings with you. We don't want you to leave anything behind. Now, once we get stopped, the studio tour ambassadors will be opening up the gates on the left. Watch your step when you exit. Go ahead and take your 3D glasses. Toss them into the bins on the way out. We would appreciate it. Thanks for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your evening here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Open until 9 tonight. As we say in the biz, that is a wrap. We'll see you in the movies.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, definitely give the stream a like. Subscribe to our channel, helps us out. Let's get situated here. We'll head back on up. It's cold out here today. Sorry, let me get that camera straight. It's chilly out. Let's head on over to, what time is it? We should be, let's see, 5:30, 6:15 should be the next Grinchmas show. So we can head on over to Whoville. Should be able to catch the next tree lighting ceremony or show in like probably 15 minutes.
Alright, so who's heading out? Enjoy the rest of your time here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Have fun, next attraction you go to. Maybe see a show.
It smells funky out here.
Be at 6:10 in case anyone knows Monterey.
Alright. There's Hogwarts. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Come up this way. It's nice right here, huh? All right. Yeah, definitely clearing out. I believe, at least in this area, it clears out. It's not as busy. It's getting colder, so. We got some time before the next tree lighting show, so I don't know. These are always fun to watch when people compete in the games. Is he gonna make one? Is he gonna make one? Okay, let's see.
Try to kick it off. Here we go. Next one. Once again, very close in and out of the rim. 23 seconds in. Oh, so close once again. Keep it going. Keep it going. 20 seconds.
Oh.
At the front of the rim now. Just a bit behind the next one. Oh, almost on the way back down. Here we go. You got this. We got 9 seconds for these final few shots. Get yourself out. So close once again in and out of the rim. Here we go. Next shot.
Oh, all right. Let's head on over. I smell donuts. Mm. Alrighty. Oh yeah, it's getting. I can handle the cold very well, but I can definitely feel it's getting colder. My wife, she can't really handle the cold. She's probably freezing right now. Oh, there goes Donkey. Let's see. The next show. 6:15 and then 7. So we got about 15 minutes left. So we got about 15 minutes. It's not even close to being packed, so we'll have good seating. And then we'll swing on over and see what the Grinch is up to. See how it looks at night. It looks gorgeous out here. See, now the wait time has jumped up to about an hour. Everybody's standing out here recording him, interacting with people. I can get a better view. better angle for y'all. Sorry. Here. So we'll let's see, let's zoom out a bit. Got a better view right here too. And at night it gets a little more colorful out here. I say we got some time before the show, so let's meander over here a bit. This will be the view. Oh yeah, this is great. We'll come back for the Grinch. It's kind of hard to see him when he's crowded around and stuff. We got Dracula. All right, we got Count Dracula. Oh man, I love that. Let's see what the line is at Pets. So no wait in Minions. Wow. I can't really get on there with the phone though, because that thing is very, very shaky. You won't even be able to see what's going on. Pets is a 35-minute wait. My son and wife are in there right now. But this is an awesome ride too. It's cute. Kids love it. Irish pub, which is always awesome. Oh, we got Gru. Gru's out here. Let's get some of Gru. We'll swing around. There's a pretty area. We're gonna make our way back over to Whoville. We're just killing some time until the next show. It's like in 9 minutes, so Here's Dracula walking around again to scare some people. Yeah, pretty much everybody's either at over in Hogsmeade or Whoville. That's pretty much where everybody's at. Every half hour over at Hogwarts, they have like the light show. Then they have some flares at the end. It's pretty cool. Then every 45 minutes, they'll have the Grinch tree lighting show. Don't see King Julian's not out. Yeah. I think what I want to eat. Get some kettle corn. I kind of want some cold brew, but it's cold. Let's see. Especially hot cocoa. Shoot'll smell good. Oh man. That Whoville snowball fight's good. Yeah, see now it's getting full a little bit. But it's not like full, like packed. It's just the seats are full. Oh, this is totally chill. Look how far I can zoom in here. Oh yeah, okay. I usually go to the right side, over here on the left. Really good angle. I usually stand over here. This is a great view of the stage right here. You don't get the front, but you get to see them all. So right about here. You get to see the side stuff. Let's go get some. In the meantime, got about 6 minutes until showtime. You should be right here with the next guest. Yeah. Going up. full moon tonight. I didn't realize that. Well, oh gosh, what is he doing? Oh. He kicked his sister. Oh. He's getting ready for the show. Hi. It's awesome. He jumped right in my face. I was like, ah! Was not waiting for that. Was not expecting that. All right, so we got about 2 minutes and this show's supposed to start. So. All right, y'all, we'll get a nice view right here. Here we go.
rather small. I am the Mayor of Whoville, and the Book of Who proclaims we welcome all to join in our grandest tradition. Who's over here? Who's over there? Who's from every which way and where? Welcome to the Humoration! Christmas stuff, and rainbow balls, and who flap, and turn on the town with goo guns and daylights all the base of hands, round the tree with bits and bits and bombs. Hooray!
What is the meaning of Christmas?
Presents, parties, food.
Naomi, who is the Grinch?
You say something about the Grinch is a fool. Well, it's not really a fool, it's actually more of a...
What?
Exactly.
You see, Cindy Lou, the Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season.
Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
It could be that his head wasn't screwed on quite right.
It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight.
But we think the most likely reason of all may be that his heart was 2 sizes too small.
Yes, the Who's here in Whoville liked Christmas a lot.
Christmas has to be more than twinkling lights. It's the magic of giving that makes Christmas so bright.
That's so inviting, so Cindy Lou. Now stay out of the way, we have lots to do. Bring it out, boys.
I got the Christmas tree, I got the memories, I got the box of decorations, I got the tinsel strung, the mistletoe's been hung, I got the means of celebration. I got the lights down low, the skies are dreaming snow, I got the yule log burning bright, I got the Christmas tree, I got you here with me, I got the perfect Christmas night, and by that Christmas tree, I got you here with me, I got the perfect Christmas night. Merry Christmas.
The town of Whoville is proud to announce the winner of this year's Humanitarian Award. Now we have someone very special presenting the award. Welcome, little Cindy Lou.
As a representative of the town of Whoville, I'm very proud to present the special 1000th Humanitarian Award to Mr. Grinch!
Good thing I did one. Do not go in there. Hey, DJ, hit me with a bounty sheet.
You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as a bee, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you.
Thanks, Mom. All right. I believe I'm here to accept an award of some kind. The child mentioned a check.
No, I didn't. Oh.
There is no check, no. No check. All right, fine. Then give me the award while I'm young.
The town of Whoville proudly bestows upon you its highest honor.
Wait! He stole our Christmas!
What?
Prove it. Well, what's in the bag? Jalapeno poppers? Ooh, so spicy. Through what's in the bag? All right, I confess, Yana. I did it. I took it to Mount Crumpet, to the tip-top to dump it. Oh no, I'm driving. I took all your Christmas. You have me, it's true. But with these feelings inside, I brought them back to you. Guys! You guys! It's joyful and triumphant. Can we just get back to Christmas the way it's supposed to be? Grinchmas! Bring me the book! Get the book! Get the book! Where's the book? And I quote, the term Grinchy shall apply when Christmas spirit is in short supply.
Yes, but the book also states that no matter how different who may appear, he will always be welcome with good cheer. Mr. Grinch, you showed us the tree. Nothing's been missed. And because of your deed, you deserve this.
I know. Hell.
No?
Dirty. Oily. Do I have a sense?
No. What?
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinches swim hard. Three sides of them.
Max, help me! I'm feeling
Looking around, he puzzled. And he puzzled some more. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas,
He thought.
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. Welcome Christmas! Bring your cheer to all who's far and near. Christmas Day will always be just as long as we have we. Welcome Christmas while we stand heart to heart and hand in hand. As a mayor of Whoville, I hereby decree last light, the stupendous, magnificent tree. Help with me, one and all, from vine to one, who's tall and small. Are you ready? 7, 18, 1. Wait, don't wait. Here we go! Happy holidays!
So the Grinch saved Christmas. And all through town, all the those who knew watched the snow falling down.
Happy holidays, What do you mean they're still here? Come on, people! The show's over! Everybody out, out, out! Matt! Give me my sedative!
Remember, if he comes out this way. Here comes the Grinch. Gabriel.
One day, everything changed. You and me.
All right. right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. I will have to cut the stream off early tonight as I gotta get kiddo home, and we gotta look at this last view real quick. Though, look at this last view. Isn't that nice? Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Been awesome hanging out with you for the last 2 hours. Got to do and get the tree lighting show. So once again, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, it helps us out. We'll probably be back tomorrow. So go ahead and tune in, and we'll see y'all. Have a good night.